Dalawang mabangis na mid-range phones, isa lang ang pwedeng manalo. Huawei Nova Y90 versus Samsung Galaxy A13. Sino kaya mananalo? Sino bet mo? Panoorin ang video na ito. Hi guys! Ako pala si Richmond ng Gadget, Sidekick, and welcome back to my channel. So today, ilalaban natin dalawang okay na mid-range phones for this year 2022. And I have here isang bagong release ng Huawei Nova Y90 and ilalaban natin sa Samsung Galaxy A13. And both of these phones having great specs, both having 128 gigs of storage. So simulan muna natin sa unboxing experience. So this is the package that you will get out of the Huawei Nova Y90. So makita natin we have the black jelly case na probably the first time na nakita ko na colored the jelly case. No? Normally it's either frosted or transparent white, but this time around it's black. Kung gusto nyo makita ko anong itsura niya pag sinalpa ko dito sa phone, panoorin nyo ang aking full review ng Huawei Nova Y90. And of course, sinamahan pa siya ng 40 watts na charger, charging cable na Type-C, and of course, ang Huawei Nova Y90. So ito naman na makikita natin out from the box of Samsung Galaxy A13. So surprisingly, meron pa rin siyang charger. So it's a 10 watts charger. Even though ang phone can support up to 15 watts of fast charging. Well, 15 watts. I don't think it's fast. And dito is just a 10 watts na charger. I'm not quite sure why. And here is a charging cable. And here is the phone itself. The Samsung Galaxy A13. So pagdating sa unboxing experience, I think the Huawei Nova Y90 should be declared as the winner dahil meron siyang jelly case and meron din siyang 40 watts of fast charger na, well, of course, wala dito sa Galaxy A13. Now, it's time to talk about yung design nitong dalawang phone na ito. And si Huawei Nova Y90, kita natin, it is a spin-off, or probably I can say na inspired by the Huawei Mate 40 Pro. Ang design niya together with the space ring is very much like a flagship phone. Even though na plastic ang back, plastic ang sides, and well, basically, it's more of a budget than a flagship. But yung looks na is definitely a winner. Meanwhile, si Samsung Galaxy A13, it's a very much a plastic back. And the thing na lamang sa kanya is 4 ang kanyang camera sa likod as opposed sa 3 ni Huawei Nova Y90. And kita natin likod nito, pag hinawakan mo, mafe-feel mo talaga it's very much a plasticky feel. Curved ang back and of course, curved din ang sides. This is pretty much a very basic phone na design ni Samsung. So in terms of design category, looking like a flagship at a budget price point, I think the Huawei Nova 90 deserves to be the winner here. So quickly, tingnan na natin mga ports dito sa ilalim, sa sides, sa ibabaw, and sa kabilang side. Pagdating sa front-facing camera, the Huawei Nova Y90 is using a punch hole. Meanwhile, si Samsung Galaxy A13 is still using a teardrop notch. Now, both of this phone having 120 gigs of storage. I know sometimes down the road baka mabitin. So gusto ko lang tingnan dito sa kanyang card slot kung sino may expansion. So si Samsung Galaxy A13 having a micro SD expansion, it has a triple card slot. Meanwhile, si Huawei Nova Y90, wala. Bale, 2 nano SIM lang kaya na dito and no expansion. So in terms of storage, I will have to give it to Samsung Galaxy A13 for giving me the chance to expand my storage with a micro SD expansion. Now, both phones having their own processors. Si Samsung Galaxy A13 having the Exynos 850. It's a 8nm chip. Meanwhile, si Huawei Nova Y90 is having a Qualcomm Snapdragon 680. It's a 6nm chip. And I believe that the Snapdragon 680 should be able to perform better compared to Exynos 850 dahil it's a better architecture na chip sa 6nm as compared dito. Now, I did run the benchmarking dito sa Antutu benchmark. So, I was able to get a good score dito sa Huawei Nova Y90, 228,000 points. Meanwhile, dito sa Samsung Galaxy, I wasn't able to run this one. Tinry ko siya ng mga 5 beses and it keeps on failing. I do not know why, but based on the lower variant na meron ko previously, the 4 gigs of RAM and 120 gigs of storage, ditong Samsung Galaxy A13, it was able to score 140 plus thousand points. So, additional 2 gigs of RAM wouldn't really be that far. So I think pagdating sa benchmarking and pagdating sa processor, I think the Huawei Nova Y90 is leading by a large margin. Multitasking on both phones, swiping left and right, I can say okay naman sila, smooth naman. But the Huawei Nova Y90 should be a lot smoother thanks to its 90Hz of screen refresh rate. This one is being packed with a 6.7 FHD Plus na screen and of course, 90Hz of screen refresh rate. Meanwhile naman dito, si Samsung Galaxy is having a 6.6-inch FHD ang kanyang display and it only has a 60Hz na LCD display. I wouldn't say na ang display ni Samsung is iwan na iwan. Dahil meron siya PLS LCD na gawa ni Samsung. Ang ganda, matingkad din ang kanyang colors dito. So, medyo it's for me pagdating sa color resolution, hindi naman sila nagkakalayo sa isa't isa. The next thing na sasabihin ko right now sa inyo is lalayo ang lamang ng isang phone dito sa dalawa. Now, si Samsung Galaxy here is having a 84% na screen-to-body ratio. Kita natin na medyo makapal ang kanyang mga bezels dito sa ibabaw. And of course, dahil sa kanyang teardrop notch, sa sides, medyo hindi naman ganong kanipisan. And sa ilalim is medyo makapal nga lang talaga siya. Ganito ang itsura ni Samsung Galaxy A13. Meanwhile, si Huawei Nova Y90, kita natin dito ang nipis na kanyang bezel sa ibabaw. And of course, ang winner is dahil punch hole siya. Ang side bezel niya is manipis din. Sa ilalim is a little bit thinner than kay Samsung Galaxy A13. And did you know guys na ang screen-to-body ratio nito, magugulat kayo, 94%. So it means na ang screen nito is halos buong buo. Kitang-kita nyo while browsing, while watching video, and while playing the game. So in terms of display, dahil din sa huling sinabi ko, lumayo ang lamang ni Huawei Nova Y90 over kay Samsung Galaxy A13. So pagdating sa display, I think this is your winner. So right now, I'll be putting these two phones to the max brightness. Manood lang tayo ng quick video dito. So right now, ito-drop down ko silang dalawa and ilalagay natin sa maximum brightness. No? So dito sa kabila, isasagad din natin. Okay. So going back. So ipa-play lang natin quickly itong dalawa. No? So sa ibabaw, being the Huawei Nova Y90 and sa ilalim being the Samsung Galaxy A13. So we'll just see yung kanang resolution lang kung how good. So both are set at 1080p. So right now, sabay na natin i-play. Now, watching them both, I can say na maganda rin ang resolution nitong Samsung Galaxy A13. And it's really punchy ang kanang color. I wouldn't say na kasing bright ng AMOLED, but this display na nakikita natin right here in front of me, ako based on what I can see, mas a little bit brighter ang display ni Samsung Galaxy A13. And akala natin na it's being blown away by the Huawei Nova Y90. But in terms of kanyang, well, laki ng screen, mas lamang naman dihamak si Huawei Nova Y90. But in terms of display, I wouldn't really say na malaki ang lead ni Huawei as opposed dito kay Samsung. And the Samsung for me right now is displaying a good resolution here. In terms of the resolution na nakikita ko dito, I would say na I like the one from Samsung Galaxy A13 better compared kay Huawei Nova Y90. So, isa sa mga pinaka-common na problems ng mga tao is pag natulog sa gabi, iniwan ng phone, then gigising siya na sa umaga after mga 8 or 9 hours, sasabihin na, ay, nabawasan ng 8% ang aking phone. Nabawasan ng 12% ng aking phone. Or nabawasan ng 5% ng aking phone. Now, dito, iti-test natin itong dalawang phone na ito. Right now, I'll put both phones ng silent. I mean, now I'll put both phones into airplane mode. I'll kill all the apps and on ko lang si Battery Bot Pro. to rate kung nag-drop nga ba ang battery, after ilang hours nag-drop or after ilang minutes nag-drop, makikita natin dito. And right now, we are 9:07 in the morning and 100% itong si Huawei na Nova Y90. At the same time, it's also 9:07 dito sa akin Samsung A13 and it's also 100%. Both are fully charged. So, kikikil muna natin lahat ng apps, no? So, close all. Yan, malinis na. Ito, i-close all din natin. So, both, lalagyan muna natin sa airplane mode. So, pati location, pati GPS, enough natin just to be sure na walang mababawas na battery. So, right now, ito turn on natin si Battery Bot Pro and it's at 100%. So, makita natin eventually, pag nag-drop siya, makita natin discharging, no? Kung ilang percent. So, ito, iiwan ko lang dito na naka-off. So, remember, it's 9:07. And this one, the same, lalagay muna natin sa airplane mode. So, just like this. Yeah. So, patay. So, apparently, naka-off din ang kanyang location. So, wala akong naging problema. Next is to turn on Battery Bot Pro. So, kita natin, it's also at 100%. So, makita natin sa history na ilang percent ita-drop niya. So, kuklose lang natin nito. So, after mga 8 to 12 hours, babalikan natin siya. 13 hours na nakalipas and I guess it's time to check kung may nabawas na battery dito sa dalawang phone na naka-airplane mode, si Huawei Nova Y90 and si Samsung Galaxy A13. So, check muna natin si Nova Y90. So, pag-check natin, and surprising, it's still at 100%. So, titingnan lang natin quickly. So, sa history niya, no, wala na bawasan. And the battery status is still 100%. And right now, it's already 10:22. Nag-start tayo na 9:07 in the morning. Right now, it's 10:22 in the evening. So, that's 13 hours that has passed. Check na natin si Samsung kung may nabawas. And apparently, nakita natin, it's 98%. 2% nawala sa kanya. No? So, kita natin the moment after isang oras kalahati, nagbawas na siya ng 1%. Then, sa 5:30 in the afternoon, nagbawas ulit siya ng 1%. So, resulting to a 98%. Even though na lahat ng activity nakapatay, lahat ng apps, no? So, kita natin it's clean. Wala namang ibang naka-open na apps. So, I'm not quite sure, no? There are some phones na talagang nagbabawas on its own. So, I can say na si Huawei Nova Y90 is hindi siya nagbabawas ng battery while on airplane mode and naka-off lahat ng apps. Ayos, di ba? So right now guys, i-run lang natin ang 3D Mark para makita natin, no, kung more or less ano maging performance itong both phones pagdating sa gaming. So simulan natin. So Huawei Nova Y90 went on to a good head start. Kita natin clearly dito sa dalawa na mas mataas ang FPS ni Huawei Nova Y90 as compared dito kay Samsung. Si Samsung nag-average siya ng mga 1 point something. Si Huawei nag-average ng mga 2 point something. So, yan, kita na natin ang score. So, itayo ko lang. So, si Samsung Galaxy A13 having a overall score of 301. And ang average frame rates niya is 1.8. Meanwhile, kay Huawei Nova Y90, ang overall score niya is 450 and average frame rate niya is 2.7. So, alam na natin na these two phones can, well, play games, but of course, not to the level that you would expect from a gaming phone. But it can play games at a low setting. So, of course, dito sa dalawa, I think si Huawei should be the winner. Browsing sa social media, it would look something like this. Both okay naman. Smooth naman ang kanilang browsing experience dahil, well, okay naman kanilang screen. But probably the one that would be better might be si Huawei Nova Y90 dahil sa kanyang 90 Hz of screen refresh rate. But overall, well, for me, almost the same lang. So guys, quickly titingnan lang natin ang settings na kaya ni Huawei Nova Y90 pagdating sa Call of Duty Mobile. This is what you can get na Graphic settings though, graphic quality, very high, and frame rate, pwede mo isa sa medium. Pag nilagay mo sa high si frame rate, ang pinaka-max na kaya mo ilagay sa graphics quality is low. And this is the settings na makukuha mo if you run Call of Duty Mobile dito sa Samsung Galaxy A13. So when you set it to high frame rate, pwede mo iset sa medium graphics quality. Well, of course, medyo malayo nga lang compared kay Huawei Nova Y90. So I guess pagdating sa gaming, well, based sa aking experience, both nilaro ko naman siya, but hindi ko na siya papakita dito sa video na ito. Please check the review of the Huawei Nova Y90 and the Samsung Galaxy A13 individually dito sa aking channel. So let's talk about the battery. Both phones having 5,000 mAh of battery, but si Huawei Nova Y90 can support up to 40 watts of fast charging. Si Samsung naman, on the other hand, can support up to 15 watts. Now, dinay natin to almost empty and chinarge natin both phones sabay. And si Huawei Nova Y90, it finished in just around an hour and 24 minutes. Meanwhile, si Samsung, natapos siya charging in 2 hours and 12 minutes. So, sa charging speed, I think malayo. Si Huawei is definitely the clear winner. When it comes to battery endurance, I know that the Snapdragon 680 has been tested time over time again and again. So it was able to squeak out roughly 16 hours of screen of time. Meanwhile, the Exynos 850 was able to squeeze out in 14 hours and 7 minutes. So yung difference nila is roughly 2 hours. So based on daily usage, both phones naman kaya mag-survive ng one full day without charging on normal usage. But in terms of screen on time, based dito sa stats, I think, alam na natin sino ang winner. So the last thing right now to talk about is the camera. Si Huawei Nova Y90 has triple camera setup. Si Samsung Galaxy A13 has quad camera setup. So si Huawei Nova Y90 having a 50MP na main camera lens, 2MP macro lens, and 2MP depth sensor, and sa harap niya is a punch hole na 8MP. Meanwhile, on the other side, si Samsung Galaxy A13 has a 50MP na main sensor, 5MP na ultra-wide lens, 2MP macro lens, and 2MP depth sensor. So lamang siya na meron siyang ultra-wide sensor, which is at times comes in very handy. Lalo na kung malaking grupo ang ikukunan mo na picture or very big and very wide ang iyong view na kukunan. Very important for me as ultra-wide as opposed sa using a macro lens, which is, well, rare kung siya magamit. And sa harap, both pareho sila. Meron 8MP na front-facing camera. Now, kung i-check natin ang photos, both of these photos, kita natin na kanya-kanyang resolution. Si Huawei Nova, taking in a normal photo, ang background niya is a little bit more bokeh-ish finish. So, medyo blurred. So, zoom in lang natin doon sa subject na kinuna natin, no? So, si Samsung, meanwhile, kita natin, no, na both finocus natin dito sa flower na ito. And si Huawei Nova Y90 was able to take in a clearer shot dito sa flower as opposed kay Samsung Galaxy A13. Now, checking both of these shots, tinry natin kumuha ng bokeh na shots and tinry natin pag zoom in natin. Apparently, in this photo, I can see na mas maganda ang kuha ni Samsung Galaxy A13, no? Tingnan mo, mas clear ang kanyang subject even though yung bokeh ang likod niya and it was supposed to focus well. Now, kinda sometimes hit and miss itong mga cameras na to. Checking some indoor shots na medyo low light, kita natin tong penguin, no? I was able to take in a good shot dito sa Samsung Galaxy A13. And kita natin ang kanyang yellow is much maganda tingnan as opposed dito kay Huawei Nova. Okay, so yeah, kita natin, no? So no longer able to zoom this. This one, kaya pa. Now, taking selfies naman dito, I can say na, well, kanya-kanyang diskarte. And ang kuha ko dito sa Samsung Galaxy A13, mas smoother. Kahit hindi ko tinurn on AI. Dito sa Huawei Nova na Y90, more natural ang aking itsura. And if you check the backgrounds, I think kay Huawei, no, mas natural ang color ng green niya as opposed dito kay Samsung Galaxy. And parang mas yellowish nga lang ako tingnan dito as opposed sa, well, original color ko. Taking in some bokeh shots, I can say na mas maganda nga talaga ang bokeh ni Samsung Galaxy. Well, indoor shots, I think mas natural ang kuha ni Huawei Nova Y90 as opposed kay Samsung, but si Samsung mas makinis nga talaga ang mukha ko. Pagdating naman sa low light shots indoors, taking both of these photos, I can say na parang mas maganda nga talaga ang kuha ni Samsung. And medyo ine-enhance niya ang color niya. And looking at dito sa photo na ito, yung color ng backlight ko is a little bit more orangey. So, mas tama ang kuha ni Samsung dito. So, well, giving it a better shot compared dito kay Huawei Nova Y90. So now in terms of camera, well, I'm a little bit more leaning towards kay Samsung Galaxy A13 in terms of ganda ng your camera. And pagdating sa front camera, mas natural nga lang talaga ang kuha ko sa Y90. So I'll give it to Huawei Nova Y90. So guys, right now we have boiled down sa conclusion. And si Samsung Galaxy A13 with 6 gigs of RAM and 120 gigs of storage has a price tag of 10,990. Meanwhile, the Huawei Nova Y90 with the 8 gigs of RAM and 120 gigs of storage is priced at, meanwhile, the Huawei Nova Y90 has a price tag of 11,999. Now, I know na mas mura konti si Samsung by roughly 1,000 pesos. While 1,000 is still 1,000. But if you get yung performance na makukuha mo dito, I think with an added 2 gigs of RAM, having a more bezel-less screen, and having a design na almost flagship looking, I think you won't go wrong with this one, si Huawei Nova Y90. And having a design na almost flagship look, I think with the additional 1,000 pesos, I don't think you'll go wrong dahil sa ganda ng kanyang design. And overall, I'll pick the Huawei Nova Y90 as the winner between these two sa laban na ito, no? And well, of course, I didn't say na pangit si Samsung Galaxy A13. But of course, I just simply say na this one is the better choice among the two of them. So guys, anong tingin nyo dito sa dalawang phone na ito? Hit me on the comment section below. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, click nyo na rin bell icon para hindi naman miss ang mga future uploads and videos dito sa aking channel. And so, ako nga pala si Richman and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up?